Hello everyone! Today I'll be showing you how to steam couscous. This is how it's prepared in Algeria and most of North Africa. When learning how to make this myself, I found several videos online, but they never provided accurate measurements, so I found it difficult to follow and the results weren't right. After consulting with my mother-in-law and testing multiple times, I created this easy recipe with accurate measurement. It's so simple and easy to follow, and the couscous comes out perfect each time. The steamed couscous is usually served with a sauce. There are many different types of sauces, which I'll be showing you in other videos, but for today, let's just focus on the couscous. Here's everything we'll need. 250 grams or 1 3/4 cups of medium-sized dry couscous, 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm using sunflower oil, but any oil will work for this. 400 milliliters or 2 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 heaping tablespoon of butter, or about 2 tablespoons measured, a large bowl, and a large steamer pot. This recipe serves about 2 to 3 people and takes about an hour to complete. Don't worry, only about 20 minutes of this is hands-on. If you are feeding a larger crowd, simply multiply the ingredients listed to get to the servings you need. Let's get started. Fill your large steamer pot with water. Make sure to leave a few inches of space at the top, otherwise you'll end up with soggy couscous. Place the pot with water on your stove with a high heat so we can bring this water to a boil. In the meantime, we'll get the couscous ready to steam. Add the dry couscous to your large bowl along with 1 tablespoon of oil. Using your hands, mix the couscous with the oil until every pearl is coated. Rub it in between your hands gently like I'm doing. This really helps to get everything mixed super fast and efficiently. Now, little by little add in 150 milliliters or about 3/4 a cup of water. Mix the couscous with your hands after every pour. Once you're all done mixing, let it rest for 5 minutes. While we're waiting for the couscous to rest, let's get our steamer ready. You'll want to make sure the steamer is greased using butter or oil so the couscous won't stick a lot to the pan. I'm using a paper towel with some sunflower oil to grease mine. When the couscous has rested for 5 minutes, use your hands to mix the couscous once more. There will be clumps, and this is totally normal. We want to break all these little clumps up until all the pearls are loose once more. Scoop up the couscous and gently rub it between your hands to break apart all of the clumps. Once all the pearls are separated, add your couscous to your steamer. I set my steamer on a large plate because a few pearls tend to escape and it makes it easier to clean up. Use your fingers to gently spread the couscous into an even layer like I'm doing. Try not to put any pressure or push the couscous down. Now, place your steamer over the pot of boiling water and steam the couscous for about 10 minutes. Make sure not to add a lid to your pot because the condensation from the water will pool and drip onto the top of the couscous, making it really soggy. After 10 minutes, you should see steam coming through the top of your couscous and you'll notice that the couscous has grown in size. Now it's time to take the steamer off the top of the pot. Make sure to use oven mitts if you have a stainless steel steamer like I do because it gets very hot. Dump the couscous back into the large bowl. Use your hands or a utensil to get any pearls that were stuck in the steamer. Grab a fork and gently break apart the clumps of couscous. Make sure to scoop from the bottom and fluff the pearls. You can switch to your hands once the couscous has cooled a bit, or use your fork until every pearl is separated and the couscous is nice and fluffy. Now, little by little, add another 150 milliliters or 3/4 cup of water, mixing the couscous with your hands after every pour like we did last time. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more recipes like this one. When every pearl is moist, let the couscous rest for another 5 minutes. Once again, we will use our hands to gently break apart the clumps and separate each pearl. Add the couscous back into your steamer and make sure to spread it in an even layer by gently using your fingers. Now, place the steamer back on top of the pot and let it steam for another 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so let's take the steamer off the pot and pour it back into our bowl. Make sure to get everything out. Grab your fork again and gently break apart the clumps of couscous. Don't forget to scoop all the way from the bottom and fluff your couscous like you would do rice. Once the couscous pearls are all separated and fluffy, grab the final 100 milliliters or half cup of water and stir in the salt. Now, once again, little by little, we'll mix in the water. Make sure to mix it thoroughly after every pour. You'll notice the couscous is way more tender now, so be extra careful when mixing and rubbing the pearls between your hands so it doesn't get smashed. After you thoroughly mix the couscous, let it rest for 5 more minutes. Once again, we will use our hands to gently break apart the clumps and separate each pearl. Put the couscous back into your steamer for the last time. Gently spread it into an even layer with your fingers. Place the steamer back on the pot of water and steam it for 10 more minutes. Our last steam is done. Grab the steamer off the pot and carefully pour the couscous back into your bowl. Using your fork, break apart the clumps of couscous very gently, fluffing it as you would do rice. The couscous should be soft and bouncy to the touch now, so be very careful here so it doesn't get smashed. Once all the pearls are separated, cut or pull off small pieces of butter and add it to your bowl. Grab your fork again and use the same fluffing technique. Mix the butter into the couscous until all the butter has melted and covered all the pearls. There you have it. Perfect, buttery, fluffy couscous. Ooh la la. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mouth-watering recipes with precise measurements and step-by-step instructions. See you next time.